Hey there, YouTubers. It's Leo Alderpold. I hope you're all doing well. Cheers. I've taken a break from my work to smoke a bowl, drink a beer, and have a chat to you guys. Wanted to bring you a video from where I was yesterday because I had a very exciting day out and about yesterday, but unfortunately I was in company, so I couldn't record anything, which was a real shame because where I was a site where beavers had been recently reintroduced back into the British Isles. They've been extinct here for 200 years. And not far from where I live, there's been a reintroduction of them. Last year they had a litter, and they're doing quite well. So the site that I visited yesterday afternoon was showing some beaver sign at the side of the river, which was fantastic news because it means the kits are out and they're being quite successful in the area, which is fantastic. But as I say, unfortunately, I was in company, so I couldn't record a video or anything at the time. Otherwise, it would have been fantastic. But today, I'm stuck at home. It's howling a gale outside. It's bright and sunny, as you can see behind me. I've had to draw the curtain, but the wind is ferocious. Apparently, it's called Storm Doris. Who the hell names these things? I have no idea. But Storm Doris is here. But I'm smoking in the Zulu some Orlick Golden Sliced, and I've got a couple of things I wanted to mention. First of all, the chap who sent me my beloved pipe roll, and I really can't tell you how much I love this. This thing goes everywhere with me, and I have a thing for canvas anyway. Ever since I was a child, my bed linen would be made of wax canvas if only my other half would let me. But I don't think she's quite as keen on it as I am. But the chap that sent me this, my good friend Piper at the Gates of Dusk, now has a YouTube channel, and I should have mentioned this a little earlier because he did put his first video up about a month ago, I think. So do go and check him out. He's a really, really fine fellow from the northwest of the US. I'm going to put a link in the bucket to his channel. He does some really interesting stuff. So do go and pay him a visit and give him a sub. Because very much a man after my own heart. And he always does really interesting videos outdoors. But the other thing I wanted to mention is kind of a yabbo. Now, the chap who sent me this stuff's not on YouTube. We're friends on Facebook and Instagram, and a lot of you guys will know him, Brandon. If you're on Facebook and Instagram. But I did a trade with Brandon recently. And I just got a package from him today, which is fan-flippin-tastic, I have to say. So first of all, what he sent me was a pipe. Now this is one he restored himself, and it's beautiful. It's a Dublin, big, bold Dublin. Absolutely enormous. Check that out. And I'm not sure the camera's going to pick this up, but he's kind of stained it a little bit green. Yeah, the camera's not picking that up really, which is a shame because it's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, you can see a slight green tinge on the brown briar there, and it's sort of part rusticated, and he called it a zombie pipe. I think it's absolutely fantastic, beautifully well made, and a massive, great bowl in it. Check that out. I can get my thumb in there. Really, really nice pipe. So pleased with that. But the other thing he sent me, something I've been wanting to try for ages, and this is going to be no great shakes to any of you folks over there in the US, Carter Hall. I finally have a packet of Carter Hall to try, which is great. Because, yeah, I've always wanted to try this. It's one of the iconic American tobaccos, of course. And he also sent me a 100-gram tin of All That Golden Sliced, which is what I'm smoking. I can't remember if I've mentioned that. And that's fantastic. I've still got some All That Golden Slice left, so that's going to stay unopened for a little while. But they don't make it here in the UK, or sell it here in the UK anymore, I should say. So the small amount that I've got, I've been saving. But one of the other things he sent me that I was really excited about, I have to say, because it came as a surprise. I wasn't expecting it at all. Maybe some of you have come across this before, maybe not. But he sent me this book, The Pipe Smoker's Companion. Poetry and prose in praise of the pipe. And being a reader, I'm always keen on anything to do with poetry and prose concerning pipe smoking. Absolutely fantastic little book this. Do get yourself a copy if you do come across it. But I thought I'd just read you. I was having a scan through it just a moment ago, and I thought I'd just read you something that tickled me when I saw it, because I know this feeling well. And it's a bit of prose, I should say. Goodness. Bit of prose by J.M. Barrie. And it's called Hurry Home to the Briar. And it made me laugh because I've been looking for a meerschaum pipe. I don't own a meerschaum pipe recently. And every time I look at a nice one on eBay or something like that, they go for astronomical money. So I've not gone around and buying myself one yet, but this really tickled me, and I thought I'd read it to you guys. So this is Hurry Home to the Briar by J.M. Barrie. No pipe ever really rivaled the briar in my affections, though I can recall a mad month when I fell in love with two little meerschaums, which I christened Romulus and Remus. They lay together in one case in Regent Street, and it was with difficulty that I could pass the shop without going in. Often I took side streets to escape their glare, but at last I asked the price. It startled me, and I hurried home to the briar. Maybe it's just me. I found that hilarious, because I can completely appreciate this guy wandering around Regent Street, seeing this pair of meerschaum pipes in a shop window, thinking, oh yeah, I like those. Then going in, asking the price, and going, no, I'm going to go back home and smoke one of my briar pipes. Fantastic little book anyway, really recommend it. Absolutely brilliant. That's going to be a regular companion of mine, I think. Pop it there on my bookshelf. So, there you go. The purpose of this video was just to say a quick hello, give a shout out to my good friend Piper at the Gates of Dusk, and plug his channel, so do go and give him a sub. And a big thank you to a member of the pipe community who's not on YouTube, but a lot of you guys will know him anyway. Great guy. So you guys take it all easy, and I will see you again real soon. I'm going to try and catch up with a few of your videos this weekend. I was away last weekend unsuccessfully hunting, as people on my Instagram feed will know. Rather typically, the only deer I saw were out of season. But hey, you know, it's nice to get out on an armed ramble. It doesn't necessarily have to be fruitful in terms of bringing meat home. And beauty of hunting and being out in the woods with a rifle is you're wandering around slowly and quietly, and you get to stop and look at things that you perhaps would ordinarily pass by if you were walking in haste to get from A to B. So in my opinion, meat or otherwise, every hunting trip's always a success. But anyway, I'll catch up with you guys again soon. I'm going to spend a bit of time catching up with your video shortly. And until the next time, I'll see you all again. Take care.